How's it, people? It's Saturday afternoon and the sun is shining, which means I for one am happy as anything. Always think life is good when the sun's shining. So I had a fairly busy day here. If you saw the video last week, we had roof going on, filling in water pipe trench, stumps out, and just want to show this because I'm quite happy with this. We put wood chip down, cleaned out all the hedge which we planted ages ago. It was all like weeds coming up through and grass and mess and stuff. Put a load of wood chip down and just looks absolutely phenomenal. Really nice just seeing stuff grow. What else is going on? So this week, I'll try and walk and talk. This week we are back at the granary, back on that, all systems go there. We've got underfloor heating going down Monday, screed coming Tuesday, probably stay off the floor for a day or two, and onto another job for wood-fired garden. Hopefully, should be finishing up there, which would be super cool. Really nice to see a project like that, just those finishing touches, laying a bit of soil and gravel and stuff like that. So yeah, there won't be much going on here. I think next Friday, hopefully, the artist formerly known as Bakesy and I will be going for a reconnaissance mission looking at kitchens and bathrooms for the chicken shed. We have, of course, already bought the kitchen. I put a deposit down on it, but it's still, excuse me, it still caused me a lot of stress. Just something's not quite right other than the horrendous price, so hopefully it won't be too stressful an experience. Just quickly, while I'm here, my good mate John Wilkinson asked me a question the other day. John's been a huge support since I've started doing these videos, just give me loads of advice and pointers and just all brilliant bits and pieces. So John's question was, when I was looking for the house, what was I looking for, which I think is quite a relevant question. Now, first and foremost is generally budget, you know, how much you can afford. Pretty much everyone is you know, capped by that within your search criteria, but for me there were various other boxes that I needed to tick, and I always make like a wish list. So location is key. I always go for like village, outside of town location because of the nature of the work I do. I generally always aim to go for detached houses. If nothing else, I work really unsociable hours at times, and if you're in a semi-detached and you're like drilling and breaking down walls at 10 o'clock at night, people tend to get a little bit funny. But that hasn't always been possible. That's only as the budget's increased over the years, that's opened up more doorways. I do still look at other properties, you know, whether it's semi-detached or terraced or whatever, but for me the key is absolutely always to be character. So minimum 100 years old. I have actually once went for a house, we were going to do a modern build, but it didn't really pull through for various reasons. But old stuff is what we're about, it's what I love, and it's where the passion is. So yeah, location, I always used to search within 5 to 10 miles of Ilminster because it's a nice central location. However, I just had to keep increasing distance away. I had to go up price brackets that I couldn't really afford. What else is, you have your ideal wish list, and then it kind of it comes down and gets smaller and smaller because it's tough. You know, this place took me, I was ready to buy, I think, for a year beforehand. So I had money in the bank, ready to go, everything sold. I'd sold my house, my business, my car, absolutely everything. This one came up. I was right place, right time, well positioned. Went to sealed bids after a week and I won it. So if that's what you're trying to do, trying to get yourself in as good a position as possible is the key. Things like mortgages, you know, have everything lined up, just be ready to go. Don't have anything that's going to cause a hassle, and it makes life a lot easier. So there you go, John. Hope that's helpful, and hope that's helpful to anyone else who's on their search. It's 10 to 7 Tuesday morning, and I thought I'd give a quick update of the granary. David Plumber came in yesterday, done a really nice tidy job, getting all the underfloor heating in, got the 3 separate zones in here for the different rooms. Elliot from Nectar Electrical came out last minute and put the conduits in for the sockets because someone forgot about the sockets, so he came out as a last minute job, which is really good of him. So got the liquid screed coming in this afternoon and super excited for that. Easy as that, 1 floor completely screeded. Really impressive stuff. Pretty cool system. It's Wednesday evening, it is late, 10 PM. Loving the light, makes a massive difference. Bit of a funny old week. I had a bit of a realisation, speaking to someone the other day, and yeah, just been a bit lazy really. Just need to get on with it and pull my finger out. My last house I turned around in 11 months, and I was working full time, same size as this, but this is different ball game because of the land and the annex and everything else, and extension. But I figured I can smack a few evenings in through the week, so I have been bada boom, done the log splitter, put tables on it and beds and all sorts, ready to rock and roll. So yeah, currently looking for some keen labour to come along in the evenings and slog their guts out for just over minimum wage. So if there's anyone out there, get in touch. Cheers. It's Thursday morning, it's pretty early. I'm just in the woods out behind, oh, don't know if you can see it, yeah, you can see it, chicken shed there, and I decided to sneak an hour in before I go to work, and just thought I'd start digging out for the base for the oil tank. One of those little jobs that kind of just needs doing, not getting done. So yeah, thought we'd get it moving. It's Friday morning and just about to go up to the granary, get some prep work done for the doors going in next week. I've been digging a bit more out the back garden. No, it's not a big hole for the planning department, although yeah, they probably would all fit in there. I've been researching a lot into regulations around oil tanks. Obviously oil tanks look very ugly. Got a nice little chicken shed down there. Beautiful view, well obviously the digger won't be there. Beautiful view up here. Don't particularly want a big ugly oil tank sat right in front of the window for that. Burying oil tanks is a little bit tricky. There's loads of rules and regs and everything like that. In my mind, when something's buried, it's covered. So I put a dip in the back here and built up, and I reckon that should get round the technicalities, stick some concrete in it, have said oil tank in the dip, and yeah, should be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, I think I've gone well over time that I wanted to keep this to. So as always, thanks very much everyone for watching, sharing, subscribing, all those wonderful things that you do. Any questions, please fire away. I hope you all have a good weekend and speak to you soon. Bye.